Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to a really exciting figure review. I have been waiting to review this for a long time. I had to get the Elites done and then we had the Raw Rumble and then I destroyed my phone and blah 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 blah. But now it's here. We are going to do the review of the American Alpha Battle Pack. Look at it. Oh, drink it in, man. Drink it in. Oh, I love NXT figures, and this is NXT branded. It's got the NXT just behind Chad Gable. In fact, you can see it better on the back. Look, NXT branded. And the reason for that is because this is really based on American Alpha when there was in NXT. It's actually got 2015 on the back. And that's when the guys got together. Interestingly, Jason Jordan used to be in a tag team with Ty Dillinger. I wonder if we'll see Ty Dillinger get mentioned later in this video, but yeah, he was in a tag team with him. Ty went off and had a singles career, and that's when Chad Gable came in and was like, give me a shot, I can be your partner and all of that. Jason Jordan wasn't sure at first, but they got together and bang, you know. They are, right, and I only found this out the other day, they are the only tag team to win the NXT tag team titles and a main roster tag team title in the same calendar year, because they won the NXT titles at TakeOver Dallas, which was WrestleMania 32 weekend, and then they won the SmackDown Tag Team titles on December the 27th. That's when they won. I think it was like a fatal four-way kind of thing. I know the Wyatts were champions going into it, but I seem to recall, is it the Hype Bros in there as well? And I can't remember. But they came out and they won anyway. But straight off the bat, right, as excited as I am for these figures, there is something that disappoints me, and it's the attire. I know that it's like 2015 attire, but they've had some really colourful attire. I'll put some pictures up of the ones that I mean. This has got to be my least favourite American Alpha ring attire. So when I saw the promo pictures for this, I was a little disappointed. But Jason Jordan in particular, look at how happy he is. That's about how happy I am as well. When I was in the shop and I saw it, we was just kind of like smiling at each other. It was a little bit weird, but it was awesome as well. No mention of American Alpha. I'm not sure why. I don't know if the name came after they were working on the figures, but on the side it just says Jason Jordan, Chad Gable. It doesn't say American Alpha. But then saying that, it doesn't say the Usos. It says Jimmy Uso and Jay Uso, which is just an interesting observation. So I think that's enough about American Alpha anyway. Let's have a look at the figures. I think we've had a look at the packaging as well. You can see the other ones in the sets, the Usos, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, and a repack of Scott Nash and... Scott Nash? Who the hell is Scott Nash? Scott Hall and Kevin Nash? But yeah, you know, so that's just a repack. We've done a review of that, actually. That is a really good set. I do recommend it. So, right, let's get into these ones anyway, so we can do some proper reviewing. Okay, guys, so I've got it out the packaging, and first observation, there's no accessory. It's only just dawned on me there's no accessory. It would have been great if they could have thrown in NXT tag titles, even if it's the unpainted ones, you know, the soft ones. I'd have taken those because they've never made NXT tag titles for the Mattel figures. But really, there's no excuse for them not to include the Ready, Willing and Gable towel. That's a massive accessory. They could have thrown the towel in, and it kind of looks like Mattel have by not giving us any accessories at all. But I think even that aside, right, I think the fact that they're out there and they're available and you can get them now, I totally do recommend you going out and getting them, because I can tell you straight away, these aren't a disaster, right? Jason Jordan, I actually think, is amazing. I think this figure is absolutely brilliant. I think the face expression The scan on it, I think, is really accurate. The body type as well. I mean, he is jacked, and that is a jacked figure, not a Jax figure. Big difference. But on the back there, it's got his name, Jordan. It's got JJ at the front for Jason Jordan. I'm sure you worked that out already. It's got the knee pads. As I said, I'm not too keen on the ring attire, but this is a ring attire they have worn. And he's got pretty cool sneakers on as well. Check them out. Very Shane McMahon. Here come the money! I think I'm doing him a slight disservice there by comparing him to Shane McMahon, because this guy can properly go, properly wrestle, not just jump off tops of cages, which was very cool. I'm not disrespecting Shane. The one that I have a slight problem with, right, is Chad Gable. Now, Chad Gable looks to me like either something out of Wayne's World or the fact that he's just come out of the shower. That very much looks to me like what Chad Gable must look like after he's just washed his hair and it's soaking wet. It's unruly. He's got unruly hair going on at the moment. So I think the face is okay. It's not amazing. It's I can kind of see that it's Chad Gable. As I say, it's not a disaster. But if that was just a basic on its own, you'd be looking in the kind of 6 region for this. I do think, though, that for this Jason Jordan, you're looking at a low 9 in this kind of area. It's only the attire that really puts me off. So I think, all in all, together, and I should point out that's got Gable on the back and he's got proper wrestling boots, which you would expect because this is a proper wrestler. He actually competed at the 2012 Olympics. Which is very, very cool. And he's got CG on his front there because his name is Chad Gable. So together, I reckon if I'd say that was a 9, that was a 6. I think it probably makes sense to go somewhere in the middle. So I'm not going to be stingy. I'm really excited that they're in the collection. I am disappointed though that there's no accessory with this. So for that reason, I'm going to give this set I'm just going to give it a flat 8. Awesome, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I'd love to know your thoughts. Do you like the set? Do you not like the set? Are you going to wait for the next ones, or are you going to go all in on this one? Maybe even make your own towel? I don't know. If you like the video, please give it a like. Hit the subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget, you can get these figures from Wrestling Shop, and you would save 10% if you use the discount code DAZE, D-A-Z-E, and they've got loads of awesome figures over there as well, so check those guys out and save some pounds or dollars if that's, you know, maybe you only use dollars. That might not work here in the UK if you pop to the corner shop, but you know, whatever. Right, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Hopefully see you again next time. Bye for now. That's not even the music, but I've